Hi, welcome to Tita Talks, the healing power of art, a self-care tool for you. My name is Sonia Puopolo, and I'm your host today. It is a great privilege and pleasure to introduce you to world-famous American artist, Stephen Gamson. Welcome to Tita Talks, Stephen. Thank you for being with us. How are you today?
You're at home. Well, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me on your show. It's nice to be here.
We're delighted you've joined us from your home in Miami. And tell us, what does your day look like during this time of quarantine?
So in the beginning of quarantine, I'm sure like everyone, I had to kind of figure this out. We all had to get used to this, right? It was a new way of life for a bit, and so it took some time for me to actually get into it. And I was finding out a little bit more about myself through this process, and you can see that I've created like a home studio that I'm working out of, and as long as I'm here, I may as well be surrounded by something positive and vibrant, like my artwork, and that's why I'd like to share it with you today.
Well, we want to get to that. We want you to be able to tell us about the artwork surrounding you and see some other special pieces. But first, tell us, how has COVID-19 affected your work and your creative process?
Wow. Okay. So my creative process actually came to a screeching halt for a couple of weeks in the beginning when we were under quarantine, and I was really just kind of in this dark place. And I was wondering, like, are we going to see any light at the end of this tunnel? And as an artist, we're sensitive people, the creative type people, and so all this darkness around me was really affecting my mood. And you can see the work that I do is whimsical, and it's bright, and it's about celebrating the life that we know. And I had to adjust and pick myself up really by my bootstraps and start creating again. And taking that break really kind of gave me time to reflect and think about some of the things that are important to me, and also the inspiration that I have and where it's coming from. But I do want to show you some stuff. So let me start with something that hopefully we're going to get to be doing again soon, I hope. But in the meantime, this piece right here, okay, this is from my beach ball series. Can you see it okay?
Absolutely. Perfectly.
Okay. Yeah, so the beach ball series was created with photography initially, and then I hand colored in the photograph, and then I painted in the characters and the beach ball. So this is a series that represents fun in the sun and the optimistic life of living, and being able to enjoy and celebrate in the outdoors. And so this is from that series. And by the way, these pieces will all be available on my website. Okay. And so we're gonna have an e-commerce site, which is, I'll talk to you about that in a minute. But you can see. So this is also the outdoors. Flowers. Thank you.
Flowers, my favorite.
Yeah, so these are limited edition archival prints, and they're signed and numbered. So thank you. And then I'm also going to offer them unframed, so you can see what one looks like when it's unframed.
Okay. Excellent.
I'll show you.
Oh my goodness, look at that. I love that.
See.
I love that. Beautiful series. Yeah.
Thank you.
I love that. Reminds me of the Sonia's Ring piece that you so wonderfully and generously made for us.
Story. I'm honored that I was able to be involved in that. And then I wanted to show you a few things having to do with just my process and how I work as an artist. So I start out with these. Start out with sketches. Okay, so like this is just a commission that turned into a painting. These 3 paintings, and and then this. Thank you. And then this is for my equestrian series. So when I'm commissioned to do some art, I do a series of sketches, and then my collector picks one of the sketches, and then I further develop that composition and pick my colors, and then I make the painting from the sketches. So
we want to know now, what can you recommend for folks at home if they do want to start to paint and start to use art to help them heal, to help them get over the anxiety, this time of uncertainty? This certainly brought a lot of fear to a lot of folks at home. And we know art, definitely, there's a healing power in art. And you as an artist, surrounded by your beautiful, inspiring, bright and beautiful colors that we see, what can you recommend for folks at home if they want to start to get involved in art? Are you having online classes, workshops? Can folks from home take a class with you?
And if, actually, yes, I am. I'm going to be offering a series of classes online, and also, and I will share my painting process. And I think that everyone can be an artist if they want to create something, and it's very satisfying to be able to do something with your own mind and hands, and also something that many people do already, and I just started doing it recently, is cooking. And I want to offer a series of classes having to do with the presentation of the dishes, because I realized, that the colors are beautiful, that make up a salad, or that make up some sort of dessert.
And we can share the details of that on our post. We'll share your website. We'll share info at wellnessworldusa.com. People can get in touch. We'll be looking forward to doing that together. And also, question: it sounds like you're really embracing some really good self-care tools. And as we know, Wellness World USA, our 4 pillars of a healthy lifestyle are exercise, nutrition, rest, healing, and mindfulness meditation. And you're certainly incorporating, it sounds like, all 4 pillars of a healthy lifestyle. And do you have any other self-care tips that you want to share with viewers at home that can help inspire them to feel better?
I think that we should use this time that we've had, and in many ways, it's somewhat of a gift, because we could actually look at our lives differently, and we've all had a chance to reflect and get to know ourselves better, and realize maybe some things that we could have taken for granted before, and maybe appreciate the people that are in our lives. And I know that I've been reconnecting with many of my friends that I haven't spoken with in a long time, and family. So that's something that really is wonderful. And because we've all been forced to kind of take a break, it gives us a chance to breathe, and gives our planet a chance to breathe. So we're evolving, and we're actually seeing evolution right before our eyes. It's pretty incredible what's going on. I want to share something with you, because I know we were talking about my culinary art. That I designed some plates, and this is a tray right here.
Oh, okay, Stephen, thank you for sharing this. How beautiful! Yeah. That's gorgeous.
Yeah. So thank you. So they're representing like romance. They're sitting at a table. I guess they'll be 6 feet apart moving forward for a while, but but you can see they're yeah. This one's called Soulmate One. That's a title.
And like this, can people be able to get on your website, gamsonart.com, right?
Yes, yes, okay. They can. Cool stuff that's going on that I'm excited about. Of course, the online shows like the cooking. I want to do that. I want to offer that class, and I want to be able to offer a paint workshop. And I'm also doing some work with animation because our lives are going to be changing, and they already are. So we're going to be doing more online. And I know that the art galleries that are representing me are probably going to be closed for a while, and I'm not even sure when they're reopening. So I want to be able to get my art out there, and I want people to feel the experience of actually embracing it. And I feel that can be achieved through animation. And I'm working from my home studio now, and we're going to be doing some shows and teach people how to have some fun and feel like they're accomplishing something, and I feel like if my art is bringing joy to them in these times, then I feel like I'm really doing something great.
Yes, thank you. You are doing something great. Your art is inspiring. Your art is so uplifting, and well, it certainly is proof of the healing power of art. And I just want to thank you, Stephen, for joining us today on Tita Talks. And